here that we're gonna go for, and here we go. Then again, I'm not gonna have the best setup, but at least I have the best gun. Alright, the CC-1 Mark II 3-gun. What is the best? So firstly, this is a gun where we just use, right? We just play the small vintage CC-67 3 times. We use this gun. And it's not bad, right? It's not bad. But definitely, for Tier 9 tank, it's gonna feel a little bit underperformed. The next gun is actually close to the top gun of the CC-67, but it's better in terms of the penetration, right? It possesses the 400 damage, which is nice. 4 shell in the magazine, actually. Very nice. And look at that. Oh, with this stock gun, your interclip reload is actually 4.5 seconds, which is very interesting. It's getting fast. It's, well, not the fastest one, but definitely faster than 7 seconds. The Cannonade 120 has 6.6 interclip reload for 400 damage. Well, just a touch faster than 7 seconds that we just played for previous 2 tier. But faster is faster, right? We're gonna take it. 4 shell in the magazine, that makes it good and bad. Make it good because in one magazine you can do more damage, right? Shoot more shells. That's very nice. The bad thing is your whole clip reload is getting longer. So the downtime when you have to reload an entire magazine is getting higher. That's you have to watch out. Horrible accuracy, but with that penetration and damage, I think it's still worth going for. But then you're gonna have the 127mm that do 490 damage and very good penetration. Still 4 shell in the magazine and 8 second interclip reload. Wow, I mean, for 500 damage shot, 8 second reload is not horrible. Right? It's not horrible. This tank is not the Badger, it's not the Tortoise. It doesn't have to have the best DPM. Right? And because you want to be heavy tank, and that reload time is mostly faster than the majority of the heavy tanks anyway, so it's fine. But well, you still keep that horrible accuracy, so you're just gonna have to go in and play for the close range combat. That's it. And yeah, with that penetration, obviously you're gonna use the 127mm. That's the best gun that you can go. So this vehicle, 490 alpha damage, very nice. 250 penetration, also upgrade, very nice one as well. Redfire is getting slower for sure because that damage. So from 7 second in the clip reload turns to be 8 second in clip reload. Well, 500 damage, 8 second is still faster than the majority of the 500 damage tank. I can't think about, like, is there a tank that fires faster than this vehicle with the same damage or higher? 490 damage. Not really, right? Not really. I don't think they have one. So, yeah, it's still good. Next, traverse. You can traverse 40 degrees to the left and 40 degrees to the right. I mean, you can see how awkward these two turns. This vehicle still possesses that awkwardness, but still a little bit. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit less awkward because of that extra 5 degrees to the left and right, which is nice. Always good to have. 10 degrees of penetration still there. Very nice indeed. Aim time accuracy overall is gonna be worse, but your DPM is actually way higher. So, looking forward to that. The thing is, your entire magazine reload is not actually getting worse, where you have 4 shell now, right? So that's why your interclip reload, that's why your DPM is getting way higher. Survivability wise, 700 more hit point, that's very good, and way more armor, that's also very good. And yeah, suspension repair time is the same across the line. And then mobility, submissive power, worse. Top speed, reverse speed, worse. Whoa, traverse speed, worse. This thing is gonna be a super heavy like speed. But well, you gain a lot of armor, so we're gonna test out that armor as well. Consuming wise, worse. Spotting, 20 better. Ooh, that is very nice as well. 20, always good. So very nice one there. So basically, you gained a tremendous firepower. You get a tremendous amount of armor. Your mobility is getting way worse. Your consumer is getting way worse, and also you get a very nice spotting upgrade. Sounds like a very fair upgrade right there. Equipment. But for me though, such killer gaming, my recommendation is gonna be way different because I still care about view range really. Even though you always get to close quarter combat, I still feel like any tank should reach 445 maximum spotting range. That's in my opinion. So 380 is not enough to get 445 maximum spotting range without coded optic. So for my build, coded optic is still mandatory. But then you might not need vents anymore, and you can use something else. But I can't see anything else apart from vents, so I'm gonna use vents anyway. So improve rotation mechanism, coded optics, and vents. That's always be my setup. So now you can see that you can have 427 view range. With every single skill that you can have, you can push yourself more than 445 maximum spotting range without using the food. So this is the difference, right? Now it's the difference. You don't have to use the food to get maximum spotting range on this vehicle anymore, which is lovely. So, but then look, if you gonna use the food and not using coded optics, you still cannot get to 445 maximum spotting range. So yeah, you can't drop optics on this tank, in my opinion. So for me, my setup is just gonna be like this. But yeah, for you guys, if you don't care about view range that much, then you can change coded optics for something else. Maybe improve aiming. Maybe improve hardening and a turbocharger. Or I think this too is a good choice. I don't really like improve aiming that much. I don't think it doesn't really change a lot of things. Apart from your aim time is super amazing. This vehicle has 1252 standard shell velocity, which is very nice. But then your premium round is the heat, and you get very bad shell velocity with for 456. That's very bad shell velocity. Well, you can live with it. You always try to find yourself in a close range combat, so it doesn't really matter. Mark II. So assuming that you have this penetration 250, this tank armor is strong, right? Very strong. That tiny little lower plate is gonna be weak point for sure. This means that when you hold down, this thing is the beast. But then, wow, this tank will have exactly the same problem as the previous tier. Because your turret angle like that, when you turn to the left or turn to the right, you can see that the gun will actually elevate up a little bit, so it decreases your gun depression when you turn. So you don't always have 10 degrees of gun depression. It will be 10 degrees of gun depression just when you like perfectly face your tank forward, and it will be 8.5 degrees of gun depression when you turn the tank 40 degrees. So you need to keep that in mind. But still, it's the tank where you want to get in a place where you can hold down. And look at that, 325 penetration. Can't really do a lot of things against this vehicle. Superstructure turret there. Let's test this vehicle as when we are the top tier, right? Wow, that Ferdinand. He just loves playing Ferdinand. Can you see? Good. The TX-32 has very bad DPM. Wow. What the F is this gun? Oh my god, everybody is dead on my tank. Double tap. Alright, 832, your turn. You can't get out of there. Aim well. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Burrito! Who needs the gunner anyway, indeed. That's funny. Oh, it's so slow! Hero T49, do it! Do it! No! It's not a bad tank, it's just weird. I don't think it's that strong. I don't think it's that weak. It's just regular tier 9 tank destroyer. Heavy tank destroyer. Really. That's it. So it's good one, right? It's good one. I mean, you don't have to be all power. I think this vehicle gameplay is enjoyable in its own way. So you don't really have a lot of problem with it. You don't have to skip this tank for sure. It's great in its own way, indeed. It can be pretty powerful. I think this vehicle, the bad part about them is you really have to get used to it. It's not the tank where when you played it for the first time, you're gonna just know how the tank operate. Because it's so weird to have that super long in the clip reload time, where it feels like you don't really have auto loader because the enemy is just gonna load faster than you anyway in the most part. So yeah, that's kind of thing there. But well, then again, it's still good tank. It's still fun to play. I still think it's yeah, it's a thumbs up.